Hell Survivors in Pinckney, Michigan has been offering over 700 acres of forts and castles for your paintball enjoyment.
Hi, I'm Dave Massey here at Hell Survivors for the Monster Game 2008. Monster Game started about 20 years ago. In fact, next year is our 20th anniversary. We'll be featuring a big surprise. Monster Game started out with about 300 players, and we're up to about 3,000 over the weekend. Hell Survivors Monster Game is just one of 3 events, which is the V-Force trilogy of events here at Hell Survivors. We also feature Global Conquest and Tippin' World Challenge in September. If you'd like to get more information on the Monster Game, please check us out at hellsurvivors.com.
TRAUMAHEAD Sportz is right here at Hell Survivors. And here comes one of their awesome videos.
The Michigan Monster Game boasts quite a trade show. Most of the industry's top vendors were there, and the staging area was packed.
Fire maneuver, leapfrog. Everybody cover you, you move up, you cover him, he moves up. You all know that. Hey, the big rushes are worthless too, because you do a big rush and everybody opens up on you. There goes half your guys.
The siren signaled the breakout of thousands. The stream seemed endless. Yellow was first to the castle, and the battle was on.
Alright, no further than me! No further than me! Get out of the choke point, move! Get out of the choke point, move! Put it out! Come on! Move your legs! Go, go, go! Go, boy! Hey, those guys thinking the front!
The task of taking and defending the castle seemed daunting. All manner of technology was employed in the massive attacks.
Morning went pretty sour right away at the beginning. We found that red team had a pretty low, density unit out here. Exploited that weakness, got in behind them, swept the whole map, reunited our forces. We had the battered bastards of Firebase Bravo held out for 3 straight hours. Finally linked up with them. At the end of the game, we took all their bases. They were running from us. Now we're doing a blocking force. We're going to sweep around, give it back to them the way they gave it to us.
We're trying to take the castle in without getting hit, so we're supposed to make a massive attack in about 10 seconds. We're going to try to break through on the left flank. So we're going to go 10 seconds later. Okay. Go, go, go! Come on, there ain't nobody going. Go, go! Do it. Go.
Teams hurled dudes into huge firefights in attempts to overwhelm.
tell you about my gun here. It's a Ditto Deuce by KP Custom. It's a double barrel Phantom. It's got a 2-stage trigger. Pull the trigger back halfway, it'll fire one barrel. Pull it back the rest of the way, it'll fire the other barrel. It is based off the Phantom. He had to make the whole receiver, the tray. The only things he didn't make were just the bodies. He just had to modify those.
They have the castle right now. We're kind of set up and we're pretty thick and deep, so we're just gonna thin their bodies out and then take that castle down. It should be pretty fun.
Let's go, guys! Let's move this left side!
I only got 5 pods, so I like to run light and fast. So I kind of stand out in the back and I look at no man's land, and then I'll eventually run up and get up one of those spots and start killing people. Because I don't want to shoot unless I'm going to hit somebody, you know? I don't want to just stand back there and shoot paint. This is the cool thing about big games, though. This like giant war of attrition, people are throwing down for a while, and you just literally probe with like hundreds of people all battling at the same time. And then when you finally find a scene, you like run up the center for like 30 yards, get in a bunker. You can shoot like 50 people from there, and the line bulges from there. They got this big ass fortress, though, so we're gonna have to put in some work to get them out of here. A real solid line right now. The afternoon session just started, so basically, you know, about 2,000 people just went out to play paintball. So there's 1,000 dudes on this side and 1,000 dudes on this side in this huge donut field. We're by the castle right now. They have the castle. We got to get to it. Oh, and there's no one in the center bunker anymore. Okay.
We hooked up with JT-sponsored player Matty Marshall. He gave us the lowdown throughout the day, and then he burst up the middle.
Let him out! Let him out! Let him out!
Yeah.
The yellow team not only held the castle, but they also controlled the northern piece of land to the edge of the lake.
Right side of the castle. We got me, Dub, Fett, and Meat Circus. 8 up just got taken out.
I'm out!
The yellow team also owned 50-yard line real estate and were looking to take the whole field.
You're out! You're out! Get out of there! You're out! No! Him.
Red team wanted to fortify their positions, while yellow pushed the tape line.
Stops from Team Neo Smut. We're holding down the north side of the castle. We're about to flank on the right side to take up and probably, hopefully, sweep up into the highlands.
That gun, keep sticking that gun out.
Yellow members in the castle were able to shoot with impunity.
Well, I was taking the castle and I moved too far up and my own guy shot me in the back. No kidding.
Hi, my name is Andrea and I just decided to wear something different.
As the day wore on, the casualties mounted. Yellow team was wearing them down. Red team tried to counter, but to no avail. Yellow pushed players up the tape line, and shot the red players in the side. Sensing victory, they launched major pushes, some of which were unsuccessful. Red team counterattacked, or at least they tried to.
Guys over there shooting at me, right at my whole group here, and we're trying to push them back, get them ground.
Next thing you know, Red owned the bunkers, with players protruding. The castle residents had to fight hard, because Red was just outside.
Yellow team, first quarter we didn't do too hot, but this quarter it looks like we got our game down perfectly. Right now we've got just about all but 2 bases. We're doing pretty well. General orders are to hold position here so we can force them to split their forces in 2. I think we might win this round.
Then came the airplane, hurling grenades at the castle occupiers and trying to alter the game. And still the battle raged on. So while the main war raged over the castle, mini-wars were fought for other bases.
We'll bring you more Monster Game action after the break.
This is Al Hardy, fireman for Red Team. I'm a major out here today. We're currently trying to hold West Point. Unfortunately, the Yellow Team's trying to make a hard push up at us. Our numbers are getting very limited, and we're having a hard time getting reinsertions back out here.
Red owned West Point, and even though their forces were outnumbered, they held their ground.
One guy down there and a couple more over here. Me, my brother, and this other guy's hunkered down really tight in the weeds. Kind of a tough situation.
Yellow tried to push, but just got bogged down.
Nothing's gonna happen here. Same thing for 2 hours. We've just been sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Every time they send guys in us, we light them all up, they run back. Every time we send a guy down there, he gets shot up from all angles around this bend over here, which we can't get past without going all the way into the bunker. So we can't hit their guns there. It's not gonna move until we have, you know, a good 150 people that just are gonna flood them. It's a really easy place to defend.
Just then, a red reinsertion appeared on the horizon. Probably 150 fresh troops were coming in to change the situation.
Lots of bad guys. Go this way.
Yellow Command started to evade. Just then, a tank appeared. Nobody knew if it was friendly or not.
Spread out, get in the woods. Spread out along that swamp. Don't let them come through.
Yellow set up blocking positions, and the tank, as it turns out, was on their side. It sent the red reinsertions scattering. Meanwhile, Yellow Command tried to gather field intelligence to assess their plan.
Green 6, this is black 1, over. Green 6, this is black 6, over.
That 40 must have went all the way over to the Highlands.
No, I saw them drop off like right there.
Did they?
And then they ran because the tank was right behind them.
That broke up there.
Yeah,
Time
that
to charge.
broke it up.
Awesome.
That's good. Oh yeah, it really. Watch it. We've been holding all the high value points most of the quarter, so I think we're doing pretty good.
We're only down by 300 at the half, so kill ratio's been decent. Got all the big points, pretty much doubling their base points. So.
Yet another tank rolled through, laying waste to hapless victims.
Hi, I'm Paul Gilbert. This is our tank. Mark II. It's the second improved version. It's going to need a third improved version. Thousands of paintballs went in through the hinges, it went in through the edges, it went in through the gun slats. Even though I got really good washer systems, windshield wipers and washers, it still blinded us completely with thousands of rounds. It's got lots of fans inside, keep it relatively cool. Just leaning on it turns it. 2 has a windshield wiper with a power washer only in the front, right here. Yeah, depending on what team we're on, if we're on yellow team, we have the yellow lights in the front connected to yellow lights in the back. And I got on one switch, I can switch it to all red lights. It's been a lot of fun.
Toward the end of the game, the red team assembled a major force. Their goal, first and foremost, was to take the castle and then the whole field. Red had pushed to the castle's edge, but they couldn't dig out the last few defenders.
We've been sitting here for about 2 hours now fighting over this. It's been a red flag. The yellow teams obviously had no idea it's been a red flag. And they keep reinserting over the ridge. We've rushed the castle, now we just need to get over the ridge and keep up the push forward.
We took the castle. More of a team effort than it is more than anything else.
All right, just like last time, man. Same thing, last time. Comes a big reinsertion, whatever. We got a million guys here. Last time we only got as far as here and then spent the entire time just dinking dudes out of here. We never could get enough physical bodies to take it. And honestly, that wasn't the big deal. Big deal is we couldn't clear the left out. And that really made us not be able to take the castle. With anybody we set up here, this side, they got shot from the left. So me and Greg Hastings went to the left this time, shot everybody over there with some dudes, and now we finally took the castle, so.
At day's end, Red Team claimed the ultimate victory and first place trophy. All who attended had a great time and countless stories to retell.